Hey, my friends and I have been telling a lot of knock-knock jokes lately. I know they can be pretty cheesy, but they can also be funny. Listen to this one. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Yeah.
Yahoo!
I'm excited to see ya too.
Okay, let me tell one. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Who?
Who?
I didn't know there was an owl in my class.
That didn't seem quite right. I think your timing was off. You waited too long to say who after I said who's there. Let me show you what I mean. I have one more. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow.
Boo! Did you notice what was different about that one? If you said that it was funny because I said moo before my friend could finish saying interrupting cow, then you're right. I crack myself up. It's funny because I was the interrupting cow. Usually, when you're telling a knock-knock joke, you take turns with the listener. Each person waits for the other to finish speaking before they say their part. But my interrupting cow joke was only funny because I didn't do that. I waited a shorter time than normal to deliver the punchline. I interrupted him. In each of these knock-knock jokes, I use slightly different timing. In computer science, timing is the choice of when something should occur. By paying attention to how things are timed, computer programmers can control when things happen in a program and how their timing relates to each other. Knock-knock jokes are all about timing. You typically wait until the other person has finished speaking before saying your next line. If you wait too long or too short, it can get a little confusing. Then again, sometimes you want to interrupt them, like I did, because it's part of the joke. When we coordinate the actions of our sprites like this, with one action triggering another, we call this synchronization. By synchronizing the actions of our sprites, we're able to create conversations between our sprites. Or we can even use synchronization to coordinate the actions of each of our sprites so that their actions are in sync. Like, if we wanted to create an animation of our sprites having a dance-off, I'd use synchronization to time the actions of the sprites so that I can be sure they take turns dancing. They'd go back and forth showing off their dance moves, but they'd only dance when the other sprite finishes. Remember one-way synchronization? In one-way synchronization, one sprite sends a message which triggers an action in another sprite, or a group of sprites. Today, we're talking about two-way synchronization. Two-way synchronization occurs when the action of two sprites are coordinated so that they alternate back and forth. This means that each sprite triggers an action in the other sprite. It doesn't just happen once. It goes back and forth from one sprite to the other. In this module, you're going to explore two-way synchronization in a few ways. First, you get to work with the timing of knock-knock jokes. Then, you'll learn two different ways to coordinate the actions of sprites in two-way synchronization. As you are working, don't forget to think about timing.